But I love the new change. I feel like it helps get the provider's thought process a little more. You know, we always say if it's not documented, it's not done, but getting them comfortable with getting their thought process from inside of their head and rolling it out onto paper and just really telling us the story. I always say you're telling us the story from beginning to end, from the chief complaint of why the patient's there, the history and or exam, and then the medical decision making. So, you know, this is always my favorite, and I try to explain it in such a manner that makes it easy for them to understand and grasp, um, and then implement it. I love that they can either do medical decision making or time, and then getting everyone used to, yes, it says history and or exam. I don't know. You'll let me know what you think or what you saw, but I know initially, you know, physicians, they're busy. They read stuff. Everyone interprets it different. And at first, I think they were like, oh, yeah, we don't really need to put a history or exam. Like there were some things that were just not there. And you had to go back. And this is why re-education was so important and be like, no, no, let me clarify. It's history and or exam and what's related to or pertinent to your specialty. So you remember gone were the days when they had to reach all those points in the
Oh,
history or ROS, you know,
mhm.
and they looking to get a comprehensive and they're checking areas that may
Yeah,
not necessarily be in their area, right?
that's
Dermatology,
right.
checking the heart and palpitations, they may not need to, but they're doing
Mhm.
it. So now it's perfect where it, you know, it's depending on what you're seeing the patient for today. And I think that is amazing and what I love. So really clarifying those gray areas is what we continue to do, I think, from the new implementation from 2021 till now.
Yeah, I love it, Keisha. Um, yeah, you're a big fan. I can tell. Very passionate, as am I. And, you know, you made a lot of salient points there. Absolutely. The amount of education we had to do because of the misunderstanding, right? Because the overhaul was massive. So I definitely understand and had many a physician and provider misunderstand those points you just made at the end, which technically is the beginning of a physician or provider note, right? That history and exam. I had many a case where those were just gone from the note. They didn't exist. They were
It's
just like,
very
yay,